Good evening, everybody. My name is Robin Gess. This is for the class Global Issues. And I do apologize, I just got off work, so bear with me. So I had found an article labeled Inaction on Emissions Could Cut Developing Asia's GDP by 17% by 2070. And basically what this article talks about is Asia's gross domestic product by 2070 could have a 17% loss if high emissions persist. And it talks about how the ways that they could change this by working with the economies, but also working on the environment. It talks about how they need to take a stronger action to protect their future by adopting sustainable energy and reducing emissions. If they're able to do this, then they'll be able to help bring that percentage down, mainly because they're responsible for pretty much almost half of the global emissions, mainly because they rely heavily on fossil fuels in the energy sector. And it states that the ADB stresses the need for faster action to cut emissions, transition to cleaner energy, and invest in climate-friendly technologies to avoid major economic and environmental change. And this way they can help their own economy along with helping everybody else's economy, because everybody relies on all of the fossil fuels and oils and gas and everything like that to basically run everything from plants to cars to factories to things like that. And if they're the biggest development of it, if they can no longer create safe and healthy emissions or safe and healthy fossil fuels, then that affects the rest of the world. Now, if they were able to find a way to limit that, I know it's hard over there because they have a much higher population than, say, South America or Australia or things like that, because they have so many people that are bunched together. And if they have so many people bunched together, then they're going to be creating more of these emissions from all of their cars, all of their buildings, all of their plants, all of their factories, things like that. If they're not able to get it under control, then it can cause bigger issues down the line. Except whenever they're able to do it now, they can start working on it now, and by the time it gets to 2070, that 17% could drop to 10% if they do it the right way. So, yes.